Greetings folks, Matt at Buddy Greg RVs. It's a balmy 87 degrees in Jamaica. Here in Knoxville though, it's a little more frigid, and I thought that'd be a great opportunity to talk about one of our awesome units, the 2020 East to West 2810 KIK. That KIK stands for King Island Kitchen, which you'll see why once we get inside. Real quick, talk a little bit about the pedigree of this unit. So Miss Lisa Reese, who is actually the daughter of the president of Forest River, started this model lineup, the East to West division. She's very proud of it, and her goal was to create a travel trailer that was easier to buy, was easier to option, and came with no, just the absolute best in construction, and she's done a great job. So this model line, as well as this particular model, has won a lot of our awards. 2019 and 2020 Top RV Show awards from RV Business. So it's a great trailer. We'll talk a little bit about the structures that make it unique and some of the features. Right up here at the front, we're going to start with an automotive painted fiberglass cap. Automotive paint is a great paint, and this is what really is, hitting the wind when you're pulling it down the road. So the better protection that you can have on your front cap makes for a more enjoyable experience. You'll notice as well, they've got a diamond stamped rock guard here. Lots of stuff gets churned up by your tires when this thing's rolling down the road. Very important, just eliminate those dings and any damage on your trailer. A lot of things are standard on the East to West, which is one of the attributes that make it easier to option and easier to shop for as a customer. For instance, power jack, standard with a light. Super important, that way you're not having to crank or deal with lack of visibility down there when you're hooking your trailer up, as well as 2 LP tanks with crossovers on them. Now coming around the side, it's very difficult to see, we probably can't see it, but this is a drop frame, and it's got a Norco finish on it. That's an automotive deposition finish. Basically it's protecting you from the elements. And the nice thing about a drop frame is it provides you with greater storage. You'll see this on fifth wheels as well. So you've got 40 cubic feet of storage in here. And real quick, when you don't have a drop frame, this is a fine unit as well, but when you don't have a drop frame, here's how your storage bag would look. So you've got less storage here. It's a shorter unit. The drop frame allows you larger storage compartments. And you've got your universal docking station in here with hot and cold spray shower, as well as all your city hookups. It's all in one nice space. And I want you to notice another construction feature. These doors are nice and thick, okay? When you're looking at a trailer, go in and open the storage compartment doors. Do they move? Do they flex? Do they do the limp linguini thing? These do not, and that's because this entire unit has a 2-inch sidewall. Industry standard is about 1.5 inches. This is 2 inches all the way around. Provides for better insulation, both for noise and climate, and also just a better made coach. And notice as well, these are really nice slam latch doors. They have a great feel to them, and they're very secure. You're also not going to run into an issue with a 751 key. For those of you that don't know, a 751 key is what goes in here. Everyone and their mother has a 751 key, so if you have a unique lock on yours, you're a little bit better prepared to be secure. You are solar prepped. I failed to notice this marker light reminded me. You've got an LED light strip there along the front cap controlled by a switch in your storage bay, and you've got LED markers all the way around. LEDs is superior technology, and they put it standard on the East to West. Coming down the side, another nice feature. These are power C-jacks. Stabilizing jacks, a lot of people, they'll crank them down with their hand. These are electric. You don't have to do that. And they're individually controlled. So a lot of people would run into a problem on previous RVs where you're in uneven terrain. Well, if both your leveling jacks come down at the same time, it's difficult to compensate for uneven terrain. However, these are individually controlled, both front and back. You got one on each side, front and back. So that way, if you're on a little bit of an uneven terrain, you can make sure to have a nice, secure surface for your stabilizer jack, because they're individually controlled. Another nice feature, standard on the East to West. Now, it's also difficult to see, we talked about the drop frame underneath. This has the extended climate guard on it. It's a true three-season camper. What you can't see underneath right now is that this does have shark skin composite along the entire bottom, and it also has spray foam insulation along the edge all the way around. So the shark skin is protecting you from things on the road, also a little bit of insulation value, keeping your tanks and all that stuff up underneath the belly where they need to be and out of the elements. But those voids along the side, what do you do with that? Well, that spray foam insulation takes care of it. This is a very well insulated unit, not only with the 2-inch sidewalls, but just some of the finishing touches like that. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the special floor insulation when we get inside. LED lights all the way around, like I said. You've got a nice paint scheme on this unit. I think it's nice and clean, it'll fit anywhere, and it's never gonna look out of place, it won't get too dated. Now, another great construction feature that is rare. On every window, every storage compartment, every door on this thing, all of them are aluminum framed, including, you've also got aluminum framing in your walls as well. But aluminum framing on your windows, when they make these things, they put this fiberglass up and they will route out the holes for the window. A lot of manufacturers leave it at that. They route it out, they stick the window in there, not east to west. You have true aluminum framing all the way around that shores up that edge and makes sure that you aren't going to get leaks. Very important construction feature. Now I mentioned that they have aluminum walls. This is a completely aluminum framed unit. The floor trusses, the roof trusses, the sidewalls as well, 2-inch vacuum bonded, I think I mentioned. And well, all that just provides for better insulation. Another unique feature about these sidewalls is these on the east to west come standard with Asdel. You've seen campers down the road, maybe they're a little old and they get those bubbles that come up. Well, that is caused by delamination, right? These two surfaces coming unbonded. What causes that? A primary cause is moisture that builds up underneath the wall and it breaks that connection. Asdel is a new state-of-the-industry component. It does not absorb water. They've literally set it in buckets of water. It just won't absorb it. It wicks it away. And what that does is it prevents delam. It's also a better insulator than what some of the other manufacturers are using, and it's just a more quality product. You do have radial tires, nitrogen fill on this. 80% tint safety glass windows. Here are your back electric stabilizing jack controls right there. Ladder is standard. You have a full walkable roof. This is a TPO roof. It is a better material to make roofs out of, and that's why they can offer you a 12-year limited warranty on this roof. Fully walkable. And you know, if you're out there, if you're needing a coach with great insulation, which, you know, more insulation is always better, but if you're really needing it out in the snow and you've got a big snow drift on top of you, something like that, you know, the TPO is going to handle it along with the roof structure, and because it's fully walkable, you don't have to worry about those loads. Like I said, LED markers, you are pre-wired for a Furrion backup camera, super nice. Spare tire and anything. This has 50 amps already on it. You've got a nice 13,500 BTU AC, and it's everything on east to west that's 28 feet or longer comes prepped for a second AC if you think you need one, but you've got 50 amps here to take advantage of that. Plenty of power to run your ACs, keep you warm, keep you cool, whatever you're looking for. Something else to notice, we couldn't put the awning out because we are in a little bit of close proximity here to another trailer. You've got an awning that runs just about the full length of your trailer. That's a nice feature. You'll see shorter awnings on other manufacturers that don't have this build quality. And what that allows you to do, you pull that out and you can now enjoy all the outdoor amenities. Look again, really nice thick wall on this storage compartment that is aluminum framed in. This is the outdoor kitchen. You've got a small refrigerator out here and nice little grill. So how do you run the grill? Is it electric? Nope, it's gas. And you've got an LP quick connect right there underneath your trailer in case you want to do some kind of other grill attachment. Another spray port. This is non-potable water only, but another spray port just in case things get messy, right? Once again, these slant latches are just really nice on this unit. A couple of outdoor speakers. You have GFCI outlets here. Ton of outlets on this unit. I failed to point out, up there in that front storage bay, you've got two 110 outlets, one on each side. That's a nice bonus. That way, whatever side of the trailer you're working on, maybe you're using an air pump to inflate like a floatable thing for the river, or you're airing up a tire, who knows, but you've got access to electricity on both sides of it. Hook you up with that, no problem. And a friction hinge on your door. It's a nice feature. Now, why is a friction hinge nice? Well, the door will stay wherever you put it. So you don't have to worry about it slamming up against the side of your trailer. You don't have to worry about the latch that used to come here and people would go to close the door and rip it off. And you're much less likely to get a little kid's fingers stuck in a friction hinge door. Just another nice little touch. This is a really well-made trailer. We'll call it quits here on the outside and head on into the inside and check out this King Island kitchen. Folks, real quick, little pro tip here when you're out shopping at campers. We've talked about the insulation and the 2-inch sidewalls on this unit. How do you tell how thick the sidewalls are? Well, I'll tell you that these door frames on I can't think of one that isn't this way. So let's just say every trailer that I know of, your door frames are standard 2 inches. When you walk in a camper, reach your hand around. If you feel a big gap here, that means that your sidewall is not as wide as your door frame. As you can see, this is flush. You've got a full 2-inch sidewall. So when you're out shopping around, if insulation and the structure of your walls is important to you, grab right here at the door entry. You'll get a quick idea of what you're working with. Hope that helps you all out. Howdy folks, we're here on the inside of this 2020 East to West Alta 2810 KIK. May have failed to mention outside, this unit comes in right at 33 feet long and it weighs about 7,200 pounds. So a lot of options for towing there. Like I said, we're here on the inside and you can see how the model, the floor plan got its nomenclature, the KIK. It is the King Island kitchen. Very nice feature, but before we talk about the sizzle, let's talk about the structure and what matters on this unit. The things you don't see, like I said, double welded aluminum framing all the way around. On the floor, you have 16-inch on-center aluminum framing underneath this. You know what else has 16-inch on-center framing? Probably your house, also a Newmar, a great Class A. So they're really using some great quality construction techniques. On top of that, you got 5/8-inch tongue and groove plywood, no OCB to swell and shrink and all that stuff. It's real plywood. Underneath that, you have 2 layers of batten insulation, formaldehyde-free insulation. One's right beneath the floor. The other is right up underneath the shark skin coating. And what that allows is forced forced heat in between those 2 layers of insulation. And that's what keeps your, your pipes and all your stuff down there warm, so it doesn't freeze over. Very nice, very nicely insulated. And up top, you've got 5 inches of vacuum bonded. You can really see, if you'll take a look here up into this fantastic vent, or this regular vent here, see how thick that is? And even though they've got that much insulation, you still have a full 81 inches of clearance throughout the entire coach, so you don't feel cramped in. You're well insulated with plenty of room to move around. Now, the show end of the floor, this is Shaw seamless flooring, okay? You're not gonna have to get down there with the toothbrush to clean the grout. It's seamless flooring, very durable. Got a fold-out couch there. This coach, I think, sleeps about 5 or 6 people. You notice some documentation there on the Asdel components. LED lights all throughout the coach with nice storage here above. This is pretty cool. A televator, right? So when you're sitting on the couch enjoying some television, it's right where you need it to be with your Furrion soundbar up here. And when you're done watching TV, you just shrink it or suck it down there into the countertop, and you've got a lot of countertop space to use. And that allows us an opportunity to talk about this island. Lots of counter space, not only over there, but on this island as well, with a single basin stainless steel garden style sink and a residential faucet, right? They're not skimping on you. These are residential quality components. Plenty of countertop space here. You just never know when you're going to need countertop space when you're out enjoying the outdoors. You never have enough of it. Comes over here with another little desk, little work area here. USB outlets as well as 110s all throughout the coach. Plenty of storage here in the kitchen. These are very deep cabinets. Copious amounts of storage here. You never have enough when you're outdoors, because if you don't bring it with you, you're not going to have it. Residential style fridge. I think this is just over 10 cubic feet. Refrigerator here. Stainless steel doors on it. It's a Magic Chef fridge. They put a lot of thought into making sure you maximize your storage here. Kristen, if you don't care, this is really nice, and it's just a little feature, but I always like to show it. You've got a pet drawer. So, you don't have to worry about the dog bowl getting slung around. It's nice, it's up under the way, a place for everything and everything in its place. 3-burner stove with an oven, microwave grill. You've got a vented hood here. And once again, just really nice storage on this. Well constructed, you can feel the craftsmanship. I don't know if you can get over here to see this as well. But nice deep drawers. I'm gonna pop around real quick. We'll show you the bathroom. You do have a nice foot flush toilet. Shower with plenty of room in it. Little pockets for linen storage as well. So leaving the bathroom into your private bedroom here. Another great standard feature, a king size mattress that you can walk around on both sides, right? Very nice. And you've got nightstands on both sides. There are USB and 110 volts on both sides here, as well as up here with your cable TV and a TV backer in case you'd like to mount a television set, and a very substantial wardrobe closet with hanging rod. Of course, you've got storage over here as well. There are hanging rods in these side cabinets. It might be a little hard to see, but if you've got a lot of shirts, or whatever the case may be. So here we are. I hope you've enjoyed the features on this. It's a really well built unit. We're happy to have it here. And if you have any questions, give us a call. This is Matt at Buddy Greg in Knoxville, Tennessee.